Hello everyone, we are back with another exciting video. So we did something really crazy. We drove all the way from Dubai to Salalah. Yep, that's over 1200 kilometers of drive and it took us 15 hours to reach here. It was an exhausting but kind of an epic adventure. But unless you got a co-pilot who loves road trips as much as you do, I would say skip the drive and hop on a quick 2 hours flight, and your bag will really thank you for that. Now in today's video, we will be covering some of the must visit places here. Before we go in detail, let's understand 3 different zones of Salalah based on which you can plan your itinerary. Number 1 is East Salalah. Most of the beautiful pictures of this region you see on social media are around this area. It's for nature lovers. This is your playground where you have so many viewpoints like Wadi Darbat, lakes, waterfalls, sinkholes and Jebel Samhan viewpoint. Second is Central Salalah. It's cultural. Here you can visit Al Husn Souk, Al Hafa Beach, Sultan Qaboos Mosque, Nabi Imran's tomb. There are many different places which we will cover in this video. And the last one, my favorite, is Western Salalah. Here you will find a wild coastline with rough sea, Marnif Cave and blowholes experience. Plus you can take a small detour on the way to cover Nabi Ayyub's tomb. So without further ado, let's start. We are on the way to Wadi Darbat. The drive in such valleys are an experience on its own. This place is straight out of a fantasy movie. Green valleys, waterfalls. You will find even camels chilling by the lake. Here you can rent paddle boats, hike around or just vibe with nature. Tourists like us were driving around while I saw many local families having picnic with kids. If you are here during Khareef season, it's like Salalah turns into a tropical jungle. You will also find many restaurants beside the lake where you can have lunch. There were many ice cream trucks and street food, which is a fun in its own in such a weather with these stunning views. Next up, we drive towards the Tawi Atayr Sinkhole, aka the well of birds. It's massive, it's mysterious, and it's surrounded by lush greenery. You will hear birds echoing through the cliffs. It's like nature's own amphitheater. It was a short drive from the Wadi Darbat. This geological marvel serves as shelter for numerous bird species and definitely it offers spectacular mountain views. Visitors can explore this sinkhole via designated pathways and stairways. Look at its scale and enjoy the lush greenery. It's roughly 211 meters deep, though the full depth was not fully visible due to the trees around it. Alright, now let's talk about one of the most breathtaking spots in Salalah, which is called Jebel Samhan viewpoint. This place is unreal. It's the highest peak in Dhofar region, sitting over 2000 meters above sea level, and the views, wow. You're literally looking down at the clouds. It's like standing on the edge of the world. After reaching the viewpoint, we were strolling along the cliff edge with these stunning panoramic views. Luckily, the weather was perfect. On one side, it was sunny and the clouds below us, as you can see. It's peaceful, windy and absolutely magical. Next day morning, we visited the tomb of Hazrat Imran alayhi salam. As we know from Quran, he is mentioned as father of Hazrat Maryam alayhi salam, meaning the grandfather of Prophet Isa alayhi salam. It's located in city, just 5 minutes drive away from Sultan Qaboos Mosque. The grave is 30 feet long. I'm not sure how we can certify the authenticity, whether we believe it or not. It's still a very peaceful place. Back to the viewpoints, Al Hafa Beach is where you kick off your shoes and relax. Soft sands, coconut trees and the sound of waves. Perfect place to relax and reflect on the nature and the creations of Almighty. From lush green views on one side to these dramatic waves with cool breeze and mild temperature, I don't think we can ask for more in a holiday. Right next to the beach is Al Husn Souk. You can easily walk to the souk from beach. It's a traditional market that smells like frankincense, which is a famous fragrant resin obtained from trees. In our language, we call it loban. You will find perfumes made of frankincense and other Middle Eastern style perfumes made of oud, etc. You can also find silver jewelry, Omani souvenirs, and you'll be able to find a good price with little bargain, as the local shopkeepers are very nice and accommodating. It's time for lunch and we are at a recommended restaurant known as Delhi Cairo Kitchen. It's famous for seafood. So we tried their seafood platter and it was a feast. Sherry fish, jumbo prawns, calamari, mussels and rice, all very fresh and flavorful. The vibe was cozy and the portions were really generous. Right, in the evening we visited Sultan Qaboos Mosque, which is a true masterpiece. It's made of white marble with green domes and has a very peaceful vibe, as you will find in any other mosque. Non-Muslims can also visit in the morning except Fridays. Luckily it was just 5 minutes drive away from our hotel, hence I was able to visit few times for prayers. For next day breakfast, we went to a local restaurant known as Ayal Al Farij. Their breakfast platter is a mix of Arabic flavors: crispy falafel, creamy hummus, fresh cream with honey, fresh tandoori bread and correct tea. They even serve complimentary lukemat, which are little sweet fried Arabic dumplings, and they are my favorite. It's opposite Salalah Garden Mall, and with super friendly staff, I would highly recommend you to visit this place. On day 3, after the breakfast, we hit the road again, this time towards western Salalah with a stop at Nabi Ayyub alayhis salam's tomb. The drive is scenic through foggy mountain roads. Again, I'm not sure how we can certify the authenticity of the grave, but it's still a very peaceful place to visit. It was worth the detour, though since we're short in time, just had a quick visit before heading deep into western Salalah towards Marneef caves and blowholes. Before reaching the Marneef caves, you will find this beautiful small lake with camels just casually walking around. It's very surreal, like a postcard. Beautiful lake in middle of the mountains, and camels are really adding a perfect Omani touch here. We have reached Marneef cave viewpoint. There is ample space for car park, and then you can take a short walk to the viewpoint. The sea here is very wild and dramatic. Waves are crashing, quite windy, and the cave itself makes it a perfect place to visit and walk around, especially in this kind of weather. Right next to the cave are the Al Mughsel blowholes. When the sea is rough, water shoots up through these natural vents. It's very loud and wet and totally awesome, nature's own water show, which is equally loved by the kids and adults. This brings us to the end of our trip in Salalah. Hope this quick itinerary will help you plan your visit. Please don't forget to like, share and comment. Until next time, goodbye.